Hey y'all, welcome to Cash and Cocktails. It's your girl Sandy, aka Chinese, also known as Imani, and we are here at my favorite place, Hotel Indigo, best bar in Gainesville. So today we're going to be making a spiked blueberry lemonade. Very, very good. Very great for this in the summer vibes we got going on. And on top of that, it's really easy to make. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm also going to tell you a little bit about a program called Grow Credit. So the whole point of this drink is to teach you about foundation and stacking on your foundation. Okay. So a lot of times, a lot of you guys, or even me, thought you need credit repair, but in actuality, you just don't have enough credit or any credit at all. So it's all about foundation and building. So we're going to build a drink and you're going to build your credit. Let's get it into it. Okay. So our spirit of the day is going to be vodka. I'm using Concierge. It's a well vodka. It's not super expensive. You can use whatever vodka you like. The vodka choice really doesn't make a difference as far as taste is concerned. So it's just kind of up to you what you like, your preferences, and of course how it's going to affect your body. So our spirit again is vodka. You're also going to need some lemon juice, fresh preferably, or some all natural lemonade. I need simple syrup to sweeten the lemon, blueberries, of course, and blueberry puree. I make my own blueberry puree, but I do use Real blueberry puree. It's just infused, and then I add real blueberries to it, muddle them with just some water, and it gives a little bit more of a fresher taste and cuts some of that sugary sweetness out of it. Okay. Then, of course, you're going to need your shakers and a little bit and a glass to drink it out of. Okay. So, first thing you're going to do is pour your spirit in your shaker. If you're at a bar, hold it by the neck. Okay. They're crazy about that. Pour with confidence. All right. But if you're at home, however, you can pour it like I did. No big deal. Okay. After that, we're going to add our lemon juice. You want to be able to squeeze for about 8 seconds. That's going to give you roughly 4 to 6 ounces of juice, depending on what you're pouring it out of. But just a standard pour, I think 8 seconds is a good rule of thumb. Um, and you'll be able to tell if there's enough in there or not. And if it only looks like a little bit, just add some more. Okay. Then you're gonna want your sweetener. Okay, it's supposed to be a lemonade, and the Real is going to make it sweeter too. But because it's just fresh lemon juice, we're gonna add a little bit of simple syrup. That was a 10-second squeeze. That should give you about 3 ounces of simple syrup, give or take a few, and it's almost time to mix. Also, in your shaker, you're gonna add just a couple of blueberries. I'll give them a little squeeze, but you don't really need to muddle them. They're blueberries, so they'll break up on their own, okay? And before we shake anything, we're gonna get our glass prepped to pour in, okay? So this is my blueberry puree. Like I said, you can use the Real or any other blueberry puree. You can make your own if you want. You just need blueberries and simple syrup, okay? Or just blueberries and sugar, really. We're gonna pour 4 second pour, 2 ounce pour of your blueberry puree at the bottom to give it a nice foundation, okay? Something to build off of. So we have to start with something thick, strong, solid to hold the rest of the drink in place, okay? Then we're going to add a half glass of ice, not fill it to the top, okay? It's a little more than that. No big deal. Okay? Then you're going to want to slice yourself a lemon wheel. All right, so in the lemon wheel, you want it nice and thick. All right, the lemon wheel is gonna go right here. Boop, on top of that little stack of ice, okay? What that lemon wheel is going to do is hold the rest of our fruit and keep our layers separate, okay? So it's really to make it look better because as we talked about before, credit mix is how people know if all of your spending and debts are either in a good standing, bad standing, or a desperate standing, okay? So we don't want to look like that. We want to have a nice mix and a nice bottom to top flow, okay? So now that we've got all that good stuff in there, we're just gonna add some ice to it. Now, if you are the type of person that doesn't like fruit pieces and stuff in your drink, you can still put the blueberries in here. You're just gonna want to double strain it after you're done shaking, okay? So we're gonna shake. And we're gonna strain. If you want to double strain, you're gonna need one of these and one of these. Okay, I'm not double strain. Nice little stir. Now, before we pour, we're going to add some more blueberries in the layer, okay? What this is going to do is kind of solidify that lemon layer and also make our drink look pretty, okay? Going to keep those layers intact and give us a good mix. That's exactly what we want, okay? So this is essentially just vodka and lemonade. If you want to just do vodka lemonade and blueberries, you can do that. The only big difference is we did lemon juice with simple syrup, okay? Pour it over. Now, as you can see, we have nice separated layers. Drink is aesthetically pleasing. All right, I'm gonna give it a tap to make the ice rise. By doing that, the ice is going to come to the top and hold all of the fruit and everything up top. So instead of the berries sinking down to the bottom, they're all floating together with that lemon. Remember, I said to keep those layers strong and hold everything where you want it to be, okay? Same thing with your credit. You don't want things out of your control, all right? And you can't start from the middle. You have to build from strong bottom all the way to the top. Strong roots make strong limbs on the tree. Okay, guys? So the Grow Credit program is for beginners, like most of you. You could be 35, 40, 50, 60, 75 years old and still be a beginner in credit, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. We all need a place to start. So Grow Credit, I'm going to give you guys the link, is a company that basically gives you a small line of credit that you can use for monthly subscriptions. This includes like your car insurance, a cell phone bill, anything that you're paying monthly that has basically the same amount, even if it's something small like Netflix. You can use Grow Credit. What they do is pretty much treat it like a credit card, okay? So you'll get $100 to $150 in credit that you can use every month to pay a bill or some small subscriptions. What they do then is every month you'll pick a date that they'll draft that money back out of your bank account. You'll start fresh the next month, being able to use it again for your subscriptions or bills. Now, the good part about that is when you sign up with them, even though they're giving you 150 in credit, they report to your credit report that they have it's a $1,500 loan. Every time you make a payment to Grow Credit for those subscriptions and things, like I said, it shows up on your credit report as an on time loan payment. This is huge, guys. That is credit utilization that I told you guys before, it makes up 35% of your score. So if you're able to use Grow Credit or some of these other builder programs, that's awesome because that allows you to build a strong foundation of credit without the risk of credit cards, personal loans, etc. Plus, there's no interest rates, which is amazing, and there's going to be no penalties because it's not a real credit card. Now, big thing you want to remember though is to make sure that you're paying Grow Credit on time because Grow Credit is going to be paying your Netflix bill or your Progressive insurance bill, okay? So if you do not pay them on time, it might be a small amount of money that you owe Grow Credit, maybe just $50 or something like that. But it's going to show up as a missing loan payment for $150 every time that you don't honor that Grow Credit card, okay? So I want all of you guys, if you've never heard of Grow Credit, check out the link, check it out. It's an excellent program. It'll help you free up some cash when you need it, and it's really amazing. It also helps you get a nice, strong foundation for a very delicious credit score. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you.